Oops, kind of cricket, but it's done. You guys, I have just finished my D441 med dose OA, and I passed. Not only did I pass, but I wrote it down. I got an 1143 as my score with a 99.99 conversion for the HESI. I am just so ecstatic and just so pleased with myself. Like, I'm Dana, like, am I a genius? Like, literally, am I a genius? You know what I mean? Like, I'm so proud of myself. And I honestly could not have done it without God. So let me go ahead and get into what I used to help me study for the OA. First thing, after I completed my PAs, I went through my remediations. I also watched the course resources and looked at the course flashcards. Also, what I did is I found Brandon Craft on YouTube and watched all of his videos when I was driving, when I was studying, when I was at the gym. There was a technical issue with my test earlier, so I wasn't able to take it. So in the meantime, I was watching his videos and going through the problems with him. I highly, highly recommend that you attend the OA prep, I think it's mandated that you do that. You attend the OA prep, you do the 2 practice tests, because earlier today I did the 2 practice exams that are in the course resources or in the course tips. Did those 2 practice exams. I got a 23 out of 30 on my first one, which equated to about 76%. Then I took the second practice exam and I got a 19 out of 25, which again equated to a 76%. I was pleased with that. I was happy with that. So like I said, I did those 2 exams. I watched all of Brandon Craft's videos. If you go to his YouTube, look at the med dosage playlist, and then I think I also created a playlist for this class as well. And watch the cohorts, the recorded cohorts, because they will sometimes give you some hints and give you some tricks, and you'll remember things that they say. Like for me, what tricked me at the first time, the reason why I didn't pass my second PA was because I was doing like timesing the dose times like BID and stuff like that. You really have to read the question, like, is it daily or is it dose? When you see administer, you need to equate that with dose. That's what Brandon said in his videos. What else? You also need to make sure that you are adding your leading 0 and rounding to the appropriate place. If it's telling you to round to a whole number, round to a whole number. If it's telling you to round to the 100th, round to the 100th, round to the 10th. Make sure that you are paying attention to the questions on the quiz. And then if it has 2 different meds, like one of them was asking about, it was 2 different like drugs in a med, and I didn't know which one to use. I did know that Brandon Craft said that you could use either one and it's the same. Go back and watch his video about 2 different meds. So I almost picked the first one that I chose, but I went back and looked at the question, and thank God that I did. Thank God that I did, because it said something about a syringe, and one of the meds was an amble and one of the meds was a vial. And I knew that you had to pull the meds out of a vial because you use a syringe for that or whatever. I don't know. That was just my thinking behind it and why I chose it. I ended up getting it right. I took my time. I started I started a little bit after 7:10, probably like 7:20, and I just got done around like 9:45. Nose running, everything running. At one point, I had to blow my nose into a sock that I was using as an eraser because it was just coming out. My daughter came in. I do know that you can have your kids in the room. They have to be like under 4 or 5. She's 5. She wanted a good night kiss. I was like, get out, get out, get out, get out. So I had to give her a kiss, give her a hug, and then tell her to get out. What else? I did not have any temperature questions, but that does not mean that there aren't temperature questions, because I think when I was on the OA prep call, they said that the tests are not the same. Each test is different. So yeah, I didn't have any temperature. I didn't have any ensure, even though I do know those equations because I did those. I did do the remediations for those. Just really get down your dimensional analysis and watch Brandon Craft's videos and watch the resources. I read through all of the chapters, not just one or section 1 and section 13. I read through all the chapters. Now, I know some people on the Facebook group are just saying just to do 1 and 13, which I probably could have got through this course faster, because I've been in this course since the beginning of September, I think, and it's November 12th. So I probably could have got through it faster if I had not done all those chapters, but I'm glad that I did because it's good personal knowledge, and I'm, a curious person. And, sometimes it would frustrate me because I'm like, oh, this class is going on and on and on. But I just wanted to make sure that I was equipped enough to take this away. I do think that you can get away with just doing 1 and 13, but I think some of the questions, like, I don't know. You be the judge of that. But if you don't take anything else from this video, watch Brandon Craft's videos, do the practice exams, and watch the recorded cohorts and the resources, and you'll be good. Good luck to my fellow night owls. I hope you guys are doing great. And anybody else, even if you're not at WGU, I hope that you're doing great in your nursing program or whatever program you're in. Let me know if you guys have any questions down in the comments. I think I've answered them all, but watch the whole video first before you ask a question, because a lot of times I've already answered it, or like I've said, I don't belong to that Facebook group anymore because I'm not in that class anymore. Or like if it's a class that I took like months ago, I don't remember where all the resources or things are. So, but yeah. I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.